Alright, it's the fucking Kloss show. Oh my god. You know what? I haven't made an episode in fucking forever, and I've got absolutely nothing positive to say about anything, so let's just roll right into it. I got nothing written on this notepad. But I've got this laptop here so we can surf the web and find some fucking random bullshit to talk about. Haven't made an episode in forever because I just haven't felt like it. Haven't felt the need to talk shit about Lizzo. Haven't felt the urge to make fun of the government the past couple months. So, but here we are, back at it. I have been making on another show. It's another podcast, but we can talk about that later. It's an MMA podcast if you're into it. I guess I'll just mention it. Shout out to the other show. B is for Brutal, wherever you get your podcasts. Unlike the Kloss show, there's actually effort put into that show. This show is as little amount of effort as I can possibly do. You see this tie? That's the most you're getting for 2021. That's the most you're getting for the next couple of years, if I'm being honest. This is it. This is the highest effort Kloss show you're going to see for a while. And you hear that echo? Yeah, that's a terrible echo. But guess what? That's as good as it's getting around here. Oh, man. What to fucking talk about right off the rip? Well, I guess we'll just talk about the absence of the Kloss show more. I don't know. It's pretty simple. I've just been lazy as shit. I haven't been wanting to do it. It's not like I'm losing money over here. It's not like, oh, Kloss, you're making so much money over there. How could you stop? No, I haven't made a dime. It's done nothing but cost me time, energy, money. It costs money to get, this electricity into this bullshit. Oh my god. Anywho, let's just jump right into the fucking Kloss show. You guys see that crazy shit in Afghanistan? That's crazy. I told you, if you go back in the annals of the Kloss show, I don't know what episode or what time, and I'm not going to tell you. But if you go back and look in the annals of the Kloss show, I told you this is what was going to happen. That we need to pull out, and if we do pull out, it's just going to fall apart immediately anyway, so who fucking cares? It doesn't matter if it was today, tomorrow, last year, or 100 years ago. They have been wasting money outlandishly. Just fucking let the Taliban have it, and there we go. So that's good. That's actually, shout out to the government for finally pulling out a little bit there. Save us a few schmeckles, you fucking bastards. God, they spend money like rappers. It's ridiculous. Had to get some caffeine for the show. Some of that unhealthy shit. It's the sugar-free kind, though. Imagine drinking a gallon of sugar. I've had buddies who just sit there and will drink a 2-liter soda. It's fucking... I'm almost envious. I must feel horrible. You must take a wild pee after that. What the fuck were we talking about? Oh yeah, Afghanistan. But dude, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. You think, and people are like, oh my god, look at all the people on the plane trying to get away. Oh my god, feel bad for the people on the plane. This was such an embarrassment, such a failure. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? I saw a stat, and it was probably fake, but it said 90% of those people don't even know about that 9/11 was a thing anyway, so... They're just hating their life over there, and they want to have that good life over here. But we're just wasting money over there. It's not helping anyone. So what are we going to do? Go over there and make it worse for everyone so we can feel good about ourselves being the world police? Or go ahead and put that money back into right where it belongs, in my wallet. Give it to Kloss. If the government's listening, which I know they are, give me some of that money. I saw some bullshit. It was like there's 155... They killed 155,000 Talibanis or something like that. And it cost them $2 trillion. And I was like, wow, that seems like a lot per Talibani. So I did the quick math. 13 trillion. Or 13 million, I mean. 13 million per motherfucker they killed. Are you fucking kidding me? That's crazy. You could hire... I know somebody you could hire and he'll get it done for 40 grand a head. Let alone 13 mil. Holy fuck. That's insane. But that's just when you count it as being a jobs program and the money getting siphoned off to these other people. But we've talked about that 100,000 times on the Kloss show. If this is the shit you're probably here for, but God, it's just funny, dude. I love seeing the videos people make. That one with Joey B, and he's like, we'll never leave it in shambles. I can't remember what the fuck he was saying. I don't watch any of that bullshit lately, and it just rots your brain. It's all a distraction from what they're really doing, which is trying to get you to pay interest on shit. So don't let them fool you, people. When you boil it all down, it's all about making interest off people. Think about it. People, every gas station has their own credit card. Every fucking furniture store makes you want to do layaway. Every store has layaway or their own credit card. You go in, you're like, oh wow, TJ Maxx has their own credit card? Well, why do you think that is? Because they're trying to make a little bit of compounding interest monthly, whatever that is. It's crazy percentages too. They make like 17% a month compounding on you. Oh my God, that's insane. That's the mafia right there. That's some fucked up shit. Dude, that's a racket. I need to get into that shit. If the Kloss show ever gets big, you damn well know we're starting the Kloss card. You damn well know. I'm going to be like, look, you guys already rack up credit. May as well know who's getting the money. You'll see what I spend it on. It'll be fun. I'll get a better camera. I'll hire a cameraman. If I'm making that much money, I'll hire a cameraman just to follow me around all day and be like, hey man, you want to watch me? Well, I wouldn't be doing half the shit I do day to day. I feel like I would subcontract it out. Like I wouldn't vacuum my own pool anymore. Are you kidding me? If I had a credit card company money, Kloss card company money, dude, I'm not vacuuming my pool anymore. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing shit. Dude, what would I actually? I'm so lazy. Like it's fun to think like, oh, I would do this. I would start that. I would do this. But God, it's fucking. I'm just so lazy. I feel like I would just sit on my ass and do absolutely nothing if I had 13. If I was making, I don't know why I said 13 mil. Where that came from? Oh, well, that was what it cost per Talibani. But even if I had 13 mil, let alone credit card company money, dude, I probably wouldn't do shit. If I had 13 mil, it'd be hard to get me to do anything. It'd be like, hey, you want to come over to my barbecue? I'd be like, not really, dude. I'm kind of rich as fuck. So I kind of don't really deal with people anymore. Dude, if I had credit card company money, though, not even just 13 mil, oh my God. I would have to buy something frivolous, something outlandish, something crazy. Dude, I feel like starting your own political party is just an absolute mill of comedy that you could make just a debauchery of everything. Like, imagine me up there with backing. Oh my God, dude, they'd have me whacked. They'd have me killed way too fast. They'd be like, this guy's making an ass out of himself, and everyone. Even worse than Donald ever did. This is insane. Oh my God, he called me the F slur 3 times. He said, what, you want to... He goes, what, you want to keep going to war? F slur? What do you even say to that? I don't know. Can you say faggot on YouTube? Probably not. Alright, let's see. What do we got on the internet here? Not the Onion. This is where I get my news from. And we've got like 2 months, really, of material to pour over. Let's see. Let's go to... Fucking, is this an ad? No, there we go. We're going to top for the past... Come on. Month. Top of the past month. What do we got on Not the Onion? Top of the past month. Texas School District makes mask part of dress code. Don't really care about that. That's not fun. Catholic I don't really care about. God, why is this all political? Where's the fun news? Where's the cool shit? Oh, here we go. Homeowner yells, "Have him die somewhere else!" as hero lawn care worker tries to save a man's life. I love it. I love it. I love how that's written too. Hero lawn care worker. That guy's probably a fucking asshole too. He's probably an alcoholic that doesn't raise his kids right. Maybe he's a good man. I don't know. Florida man. Hell yes. Florida man. Police are calling a Florida lawn care worker a hero after saving... Wow, Florida hero. That's different. After saving a man's life despite allegedly being yelled at by the homeowner to do it somewhere else. Tony was walking to work when he saw a man in a car having a serious seizure on Monday in Palm Beach Harbor. Maybe this dude poisoned him. Maybe he poisoned him and he was just in his car at that point, seizing out. And it was just maybe kicked in a little early and he's like, no, shit, don't save him here. He's going to piece together I had him poisoned. What's the background on these people? Without thinking, he ran up to the rolling car, grabbed the fender. What the fuck? It ran over this dude's foot. Wow. So this guy tried to grab a hold of a moving vehicle, and he stopped it to save the guy in there? I guess that is some hero shit. He was probably guilty for something, though. I feel like you don't do that unless you're guilty for something. Like, you know what I mean? Mr. Rogers would have been too flustered in the moment. If you're an actual good person, you'd get flustered. Like, I would have just pulled out my video, my camera, and TikToked it or Snapchatted it. This guy rolling away. Oh my god. Well, this is they're trying to be happy about it. I was hoping to see more about the angry man that was yelling at him. I guess they just didn't care. Man, 108 years old, dies just before Supreme Court hears this case he filed in 1968. That's good. That's great right there. I shouldn't even read the article. I wonder what he filed for. Maybe someday they'll look at it. That's insane. The justice system. Well, I guess the justice system. Judicial. The judicial system. It's the Supreme Court. He was purchasing a plot of land. God, what the fucking ads. This is all it is. How does this not have an ad blocker on this fucking computer? God, I guess I'm not going to read it. Oh, here we go. There we go. Now, that really takes the wind out of your sails when you're like, a fucking ad? I don't even want to read this now. Alright. Sopan Nasharing. Holy fucking name. Sopan is his first name. Sopan Nasharinga Gaikwad. You can look him up. Had purchased a plot of land in 1968 through a registered sale deed, after which he came to know that it was already mortgaged to a bank in lieu of the loan taken by the original owner. What the fuck are they even talking about here? When the original owner defaulted on the loan, the bank issued a notice to Gaikwad. Well, yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Did he get to keep the land through all the years? We got dismissed, I guess. Stupid. I wonder what it... Man, that's crazy. That's the American judicial system. Shit, I fucking lost the webpage. Yeah, who gives a fuck? The American judicial system. Those judges are too busy out there on the golf course fucking their whores to be out there judging things. I feel like it really wouldn't take that long to be a judge. You know, just for... Isn't it supposed to be like it goes fast and then they can appeal it if they're like, wait a minute, you made a bad fast call. You can just make a quick call like, oh, is it this way? No, yes, no, yes, no, 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 yes, no, yes, no, 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 yes, no. Just at least will be making a right or wrong decision, let alone not making a decision at all at that point. You know, like just fucking send it. It's yes or no half the time. Just send her. Let me be a goddamn Supreme Court judge. Right up the rip. We're freeing Joe Exotic. I don't know if the Supreme Court can do that, but that's what we're doing right off the rip. Man. I don't know. I heard like he thought he had the coronavirus or something. He keep trying to get out and they're like, no, idiot. He's got nothing to come back to at this point. Alright, top this month. Back to what I was looking at. Joe Exotic. The Taliban imposes ban on COVID vaccine. That's so funny that the Taliban have a stance on that. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's funny. Oh man. Oh my god. O.J. Simpson says he avoids Los Angeles because he's scared to run into Nicole Brown's murderer despite being civilly liable for killing her. You know, I like that the Juice, after all these years, he's still like, that's a good way to answer that, if anything. Like, oh, do you go to L.A.? No. Why don't you go to L.A.? Oh, I'm going to run into the guy that actually killed my wife. It wasn't me. I didn't chop their heads off or whatever. Was Nicole, what was her name? Nicole Brown Simpson? Was she hot? Was she even hot? Let's see. I'm going to look this whole up. I've never looked up. I was too young for that nonsense. Let's see. What did she look like? Ooh. She is not. She is not. She's like a 6, dude. What the fuck? This is what the Juice was busting loose in? Dude. Dude, this bitch is not fine. I mean, she's okay. She has big tits. She has big tits, so that's a plus, but she has a square head. Justice for Nicole. Who gives a fuck, dude? It's because it's a white blonde woman. No one would have gave a fuck. Dude, this is some retardation. No one would give a fuck about this bitch if she wasn't white and blonde. I fucking hate white blonde women, dude. Off with all their heads. That's what I say. O.J. Simpson, dress him up like the Queen of Hearts from the great movie Alice in Wonderland, and just have him off with their heads to all the white blonde women. He can be the judge. O.J. Simpson. Dude. Have you? Oh my god, dude. OJ, dude, I wish OJ would be the best first guest for the Kloss show. If I ever got a guest, I would want it to be OJ Simpson. Like, I'm holding out for OJ. If I could get him on here, dude, that'd be so fucking sick. The Kloss show with OJ Simpson. I would ask him the real shit, dude. I have no credentials to lose. It's not like anyone's gonna pull my press pass or whatever the fuck happens when you be asking these people the real shit. I would be like, oh, dude, I don't know. I would ask him like, dude, that white pussy was really all that for that? Look at, she had a square head, dude. You could have got a thick Latina. This is what you're into, Juice? You should have known. You should have known this wasn't gonna end well. Hooking up with a white blonde woman, you should have known this wasn't gonna go well. What were you thinking, buddy? What were you thinking, Juice? You weren't, huh? Yeah? Well, welcome to the Kloss show. I don't know. Dude, I wonder what I would actually say with the Juice. I feel like he has a posse or an entourage that would rough you up if you did that shit. Dude, I'll choke him out. Fuck it. I'll fight. You know what? I've already, since, as you guys have seen, Jake Paul has pussied out on me entirely and just ignored the call out entirely, pretending he hasn't heard it or whatever. But OJ Simpson, dude, I'll fucking have your ass for breakfast. Dude, I'll beat you into a pulp. You know? I'm calling out the juice right now. I want to fight OJ Simpson. MMA style. I want to fight OJ Simpson because I guarantee he's only got a couple of minutes of fight really left in him. So I'll just take an old man ass whooping for like 2 minutes, and after that he's getting choked out. He's getting choked out after that, dude. He's not going to be able to go longer than me. I can take more than he can give at this point. So I want to fight, dude. I'm calling you out. OJ, whatever the fuck your real name is, that I'm totally not Googling right now. Totally not Googling your real name. Totally not pulling up the Wikipedia. Arenthal James Simpson. Your cough drop name sounding motherfucker. I'm calling you out. Let's go. I know you don't want any of this. You don't want to fight, bitch. They say age is just a number, you fucking 74-year-old hoe. Yeah. I'll fight anyone who played for the Bills, for that matter. Or any football team. If you have any name value, anyway. If it'll get me some views on the Kloss show. Oh, shit, I closed the fucking... Shit, I was getting all these ridiculous articles off of again. Oh, my goodness. Okay. God, I thought, I'll do the Kloss show. I'll be ready to go. I haven't done it in so long. I'll have so much shit to talk about, and still I'm like, well, here we are. 20 minutes in, not giving a fuck. Where's the fucking cool news at, dude? Sick of this fucking dumb news. I'm sick of this political shit. Oh, the Taliban did this. Oh, a white person did this. Oh, Congress is up to that. Did you hear? Oh, you're not woke yet? Blah, 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 blah. That's not fucking enjoyable. That's not enjoyable at all. Who the fuck wants to be enduring all that? Oh, man, let's see. What's some cool shit going on? Man, dead air. That's the Kloss show for you. God, I need to get somebody on here to help keep me rolling with it. But I'm not going to, because I don't give a fuck about this show. If you want to hear me actually talk to somebody, go watch B is for Brutal. It's the MMA podcast that I am a co-host on. We actually just had an episode. I guess I could kind of talk about that show a little bit. We just interviewed a fighter, a local fighter, on that show. He was very interesting. Eli the Prophet Alejandro. I'm going to his fight this weekend. He's fighting for the UFG 155-pound title. He's going up in weight. This is the highest he's ever fought, a weight class he's ever fought at. So, yeah, he's the man's he looks, he's a good fighter. We're rooting for him, I guess, since we had him on the show. That's who we'll pull for. I have no idea who the other guy is for the most part. I looked up the other guy. He also looked tough. They looked like a couple of tough dudes, so I wouldn't want to fight either of them. That's for sure. Dude, anybody with just the slightest real experience would absolutely rip my head off my fucking shoulders. But I'm going to call him out anyway. Not a real fighter that would actually want to fight that doesn't make any money. I'm only calling out rich people that have everything to lose. Everything to lose and nothing to gain from fighting old Kloss. That's what we're looking for. Dude, it'd be sick. Imagine getting announced. What would my fight nickname be? I guess it would be like Kloss, but like the kind of Kloss where you claw at people. Is that gay? But if you're like, oh, I almost just fired my whole name out there. But if it was like, Kloss! Last name! That'd be funny. But you could probably figure me out pretty quick if you Googled me. But anyways, fucking back to the news. Top of the past month. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Serbian hermit? Who gives a fuck about Serbia? You know, that homeowner, as I just scrolled past again, he probably just didn't want the fucking guy to die in his yard and get sued by his family. He's probably like, get him out in the street. Get him off my old property. That's what I would be doing, dude. I'd be like, let the car keep rolling. Get it off my fucking lawn. His family's gonna sue the shit out of me. He's just my landscaper. You know, I can almost understand that, dude. People sue immediately. Anybody that they can, because they just dial those billboard lawyers up, and they're like, oh yeah, you actually could technically sue this guy, that guy, this guy, the other guy, and they're like, oh, fucking, let me do it then. I can do it, and you'll only charge me if I win? Oh, sick. And then they just like take most of your winnings. And you get a check for a couple $1,000, and the homeowner gets fucked. Well, his insurance pays, but then they just slowly pay it back for the rest of their fucking life. Essentially, in insurance. You think the insurance company is going to lose money? Pfft, you're crazy. They're getting it back. It don't matter how much stuff they have had to pay for. They are making that money back. I'm telling you that right now. They are making so much money. United tells crew not to duct tape passengers. Did somebody get duct taped down on a United plane for this to happen? I could see having to duct tape somebody down on the plane, dude. There are some absolute freaks out there. I guess they did duct tape somebody down. Who did they fucking duct tape down? That's ridiculous. But still, though, that's what it takes. There's some absolute nut jobs who get on the plane fucking going through heroin withdrawals or whatever the fuck they're doing, and they just lose their mind and start going ballistic, and all you can really do, because you're up in the air, is just duct tape them to the seat. What, are you going to throw them out of the plane? What? You know, this isn't a train. You can't just yeet people off the side. Here's a parachute, idiot. That'd be fucking sick, dude, if they just fucking threw you off the plane. But they wouldn't want to keep that many parachutes. Duct tape's cheaper. I don't know, dude. I feel like they should be able to duct tape people down. What else do you want them to do? Just endure somebody acting a fool for an hour and a half till you can land? What are you gonna do? They say the air marshal's only on like 14% of the flights. So, you know, you've got a pretty good odds that it's just going to be like those two sexy women they have bringing you mixed drinks are going to, you know, going to hold this guy down and take care of him for that long. No. Break out the fucking duct tape. Let's have a party. Be like, hey ladies, you already got him duct taped up. Why don't we go ahead and we can duct tape me up in the bathroom or something. Let's go. Let's get in that stanky bathroom. We can do some weird shit. We can put that duct tape to work. Both of you. Dude, they always have like the sexiest 50-year-old women. I'm like, how is it something about being in the air makes you that thick all the time, dude? Or are these airlines just like, if they ain't got ass, get them out of here. If they ain't got a big ass, get them out of here, dude. Some of the fattest asses I've ever seen in my life have been on the hips of a flight attendant. Or a baby mama. Dude, a single moms and flight attendants, dude, they got the cake. They've got the cake. That's for sure. Any good news? Anything happening with you guys lately? dude, here is a story I like. Billy Crystal got super stoned inside of an MRI machine after eating too many weed gummies, then asked his doctor for Taco Bell. Dude, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'd be doing if I was rich. I'd be feeling so entitled that I could demand a doctor bring me Taco Bell. Like, this is a medical emergency. Bring me a goddamn Gordita Crunch right now, you fucking degenerate doctor. God, who do you think you are? I'm Billy goddamn Crystal. I don't even know what, is he the one-eyed guy in fucking Monsters Inc.? Who is that? Billy Crystal, what did he do? I'm about to look this up. Billy Crystal, what is he even famous for? But I assume he's rich as fuck. Well, look, let's look up how much money this guy has first before I can tell you how much he's worth as a human. Let's see, net worth, because the internet always knows. 60 mil? That's pretty good, but I don't know if you can really be telling a doctor. Can you tell a doctor to fuck himself at 60 mil? I guess it depends where you're living. Here in Florida, you can tell a doctor to. Yeah, dude, 60 mil, that's a lot. You could definitely demand a doctor bring you Taco Bell if you got 60 mil. Yeah, dude. You don't really have to do anything you don't want with 60 mil. Oh, dude, that reminds me of what I was talking about earlier. If I had credit card company money, the shit I'd buy, the shit I'd do with it. I'll tell you what, dude, I'm starting I'm buying McDonald's, but I'm making them look, like I'm going to open a couple franchises, but I'm going to make them look like they used to back in the 90s. And all the franchises, I'm going to make them look like they used to and make some random ass place look old school as fuck. I bet you that people would come and waste even more money on some dumb shit like that. That's what I'm going to buy. What else could I buy? Dude, it seems like the money is in these big ass like things that you can use, like tourism, but in places that you can basically have slave labor, like cruise ships. They make a ton of money because they don't pay any labor. These massive hotels overseas, they don't pay labor at all. They pay like 13 cents an hour. Dude, imagine the shit. Just honestly sit there and imagine right now. Just picture you're paying someone 13 cents an hour. The shit you could just get done. If you had somebody around, I would be like, fuck, dude, give me fucking 8 dudes at 13 cents an hour. My house would be immaculate for starters, and then we'd get some shit done. I'd be like, all right, dude, 13 cents an hour? Anybody want to learn how to get into roofing or something? We could make some cash. Dude, we're going to get a power washer. Want to use man in a power washer? It doesn't matter if these businesses are barely profitable because I'm not paying any labor whatsoever. 13 cents an hour? Fuck me. That's nothing. It's easy. Easy enough. Immoral? I don't know. You tell me. But who gives a fuck anyway? These guys just do it on a massive scale. Like they'll be like, oh, nah, fuck it, dude. Why are we talking about this shit? How do we get on this from Billy Crystal getting high in the motherfucking MRI machine? Who is this? When you look him up, this fine black lady comes up. Who is that? Oh, that's Tiffany Haddish. It's fine, chocolate mama. I don't know if they were banging back at one point, but how long have we been going? What's that say? 34 minutes? That's it? Oh my god. How do people do these shows for like 3 hours? This is insanity. This is craziness. Oh my lord. God, it's just crazy, dude. You see why I don't make this show anymore? See why I don't do it? You see why I've moved on to other shows? Because for Brutal on everywhere where you get your podcast, this is only on YouTube. That's how lazy of a fuck I am with this show. This is the lowest effort show on YouTube. On the fucking internet, honestly. God, I need some good shit. Need some good shit. Government accuses Josh Duggar of using same password to access child porn as he did for his Instagram. Classic. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. He's like, I didn't do it, and it's like it has the same password. And usually people have pretty, I don't know. I feel like his password though would be something anybody would have. Like, is Josh Duggar, the child rapist, really coming up with a creative password, or did he just like look around one day and he was like, I love children 69 420, and he's like, what? It wasn't me. It's not me, dude. I don't know. It's not me. Josh Duggar is a rad. I don't know. I feel like we've talked about our good friend Josh Duggar on the show before. That, or I get him mixed up with that other pedophile there. Jared from Subway. Oh man, Jared from Subway and Josh Duggar, two of the more famous recent case pedophiles. One of them are they both in prison? I don't know. I don't know. The number one comment on here says, this article sounds like it was written by a stone toddler. I'm going to go ahead and give it a send then. If that's the case, let's go ahead and keep reading. Probably everybody's tuned out at this point anyway. Of the goddamn shit show, Kloss show. Okay, he is locked up. He's pleading for release, and this is what they argued to keep him locked up. God, look at these ads everywhere. Okay, during the hearing, investigators laid out, this is not even funny. This is terrible. Dude, where is the funny shit at? This used to be a place to get funny news, not The Onion. It used to be like, can you believe this shit actually happened? Now it's just like news that isn't, I mean, it's literally political news, and you're like, I don't know. This fucking blows, dude. This fucking sucks. What's been going on? You guys watch the fucking Olympics? Probably not. Who gives a fuck about the Olympics, dude? Oh my god. I couldn't think of something I could care less about than the Olympics. Oh my god. And people are like, oh my god, this one girl, she stopped. She said she didn't want to fucking do the rolls and flips because she was having a hard day and it was for the country. Are you fucking 10 years old? Who gives a fuck, dude? If this bitch quit her job. Let her quit her job. Who cares, dude? Who cares? Let her quit her job. Or call in sick or whatever she did that day. Who gives a fuck? And then, oh, it's for the Olympics. No one gives a fuck. You know how many dumb gold medals there are out there? No one cares. No one cares. At all. No one cares. There's like a gold medal for karate. What losers? You ever seen anyone cool doing karate? Look up karate, dude. It's the most loser shit on earth. It's all these overweight dudes pretending like they can actually kick people. For the most part. There's been a couple karate UFC champions. But 90% of karateers, dude, come on. I feel like there's bowling in the Olympics. And bowling is, I can't believe people think that's a fucking sport. MotoGP star marries stepsister? Fuck yeah, dude. That's the new thing. That's the new thing, to plow your stepsister. That is the new thing. Give your stepsister a good plow, good dick down. I mean, you know, it only makes sense because of the amount of divorced people in the world. It's only really makes sense because everybody's fucking divorced, it seems. So they all have step-siblings, and they're like, you know what, dude? Technically not related to this person, about my age. Could take him to Plowtown. Poke him right in the eye, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, dude. What the hell was I talking about before this? Losing my mind. You guys are just hearing my brain just deteriorate right here, live on the show. My brain's just deteriorating. What was I even talking about? Oh, the Olympics, dude. Who gives a fuck? Dude, besides the thick women on there, which then it should just become, then just get rid of the stupid games they're playing, and then just see who has the thickest ass. That's not what we don't need to see who can run, who can jump, who fucking cares, dude? We've got cars and trucks to do all this fucking shit. You think anyone needs to jump work materials onto the roof anymore? No. Get the fuck out of here. Who cares how high you can jump, how fast you can run? As I'm like driving alongside you in my shitty car and being like, oh yeah, you're running pretty quick, huh? And just blast by you for $1,000. It literally costs $1,000 to go faster than anyone on earth could ever think of fucking running, dude. $1,000 and you can go faster than the fastest person could even conceivably run ever. Like, by an order of magnitude. What's the slowest, shittiest car out there? You know, the Chevy Aveo? That car sucks ass. You're gonna dust Usain Bolt in a run? If you want to face him in a run, dude, and you're in a car? You're in a car? He's on foot? That's absurd. You're in a shitty car, dude. I'll take the shitty car in a game of running against Usain Bolt every single fucking time. I will gamble every dime I can find on that. I don't give a fuck what the odds are. That's just free money. That Usain Bolt can fucking beat a car in a run. Retarded, dude. Fuck the Olympics. I don't know. I do know some people who really sat there and were like, oh, here's the high jump. Here they go. Oh, they crossed over the bar. Oh, they knocked it over. Ah, they got it. I'm like, how the fuck? Maybe it's just watching the amount of MMA I've watched and just seeing people pummel each other bloody for 15 minutes. And then after that, they just get another couple of guys in there to do it again for a couple hours. To the point where now I just cannot stand the slowness of curling or luge or whatever. I don't even know if it was the Winter or Summer Olympics. And do I give a fuck? No. Kloss doesn't give a fuck about the Olympics. Oh my god, dude. Fuck. Their stupid fucking Audi. They just copied the Audi sign a little bit and were like, yeah, put 2 more rings on it. And then be like, burr, 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 burr. And we have that the torch that doesn't fucking go out, that's just powered by propane. It's not like it's even an actual torch, dude. That thing's, it's mechanical. Everything's mechanical is better. That's why it's pretty soon, dude, when they be coming out with bionic legs and limbs, it's gonna be like, who really gives a fuck? Who can naturally run the fastest? Okay. I don't even want people to naturally suck me off at this point. This bitch got a bionic jaw. You think I want anything to do with that fucking bone jaw? Hell no. That thing locks up after 25 minutes. This bitch's going all night on the knob. Dude, I wouldn't mind. Dude, some of those Olympic ladies could join the team though. They'd probably be offended by how I would just demean their profession. But they could join the team, dude. They could back it up. They could back it up. They're a little too in shape for me, but they could back it up. I'd allow it. I'd throw a fuck in them or two. I'd let them get it. I'd allow them on the team for a bit. Alright, anything actual fun coming up here? Black real estate agent, clients handcuffed outside of Michigan home they were viewing. Why were they handcuffed? Why does it matter he was black? What does any of this have to do with anything? You see what I mean here, people? Can't even get a good old fashioned NBC News, so this is gonna be fucking dumb and riddled with ads. Alright, when police officers with guns drawn surrounded the home Eric Brown was showing to his friend, he thought, this isn't what we want to talk about on the Kloss show, dude. And why are there ads? I can't even read this. Now there's a fucking video right over the words. What is this? A fucking croissants. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Can I please get rid of the video off of this? I guess not. I guess I just gotta read around it. Okay. Surrounded the home Eric Brown was showing to his friend. He thought there was a fugitive inside, but they were here for us. He said, what? Is this just some police brutality I'm reading about? Alright, come on. This isn't what the Kloss show's about. Why is this on Not the Onion, dude? This is not funny news anymore. I need to find a new well. We need a new well. If anybody knows where to find the good news, the funny shit, let me know, because this is horrible. This is terrible. I don't want to read the real news. And now apparently my old honey hole has become real news. I don't want to hear about police brutality and, like, what's this? An NBA head coach punished his team because one player had an Android and it messed up the group chat. Okay. It's kind of funny. How do you punish them? Because they were a bunch of bad boys. People are so nuts, dude. I won't even get into the whole vaccine thing. Goose flying upside down is simply showing off, says the experts. The experts in bird law, the goose experts. Dude, who the fuck is a goose expert? Who is this? I want to meet this man. It's like, yeah, I study geese. That's what I do. I like to fucking... Do you dissect them? Do you watch them all day? Do you get into their shit? Do you get into their throw up? Like, how does he know it's showing off? This is just what a guy thinks, dude. This is what a guy thinks. He didn't ask him. Did he ask the bird why he was doing the rolls? Maybe the bird was wet and wanted to shake off the water. He didn't ask the bird. Shit, I'm fucking over it already. Dude, I'm getting... I need to start getting guests on here. I got it all set up. People could just sit right here and shoot the shit. Be like, hey, welcome to the Kloss show. With my dirty fucking tablecloth. On my cheap table. Out in the middle of nowhere. But it's just what it is. Gender test demands for 200 meter silver Olympic medalist because she ran too fast. It says, but she was silver medal. She didn't even win. Who gives a fuck, dude? You know what, dude? I think anybody who thinks... I'm just going to go with this stance right here. This is where the Kloss show is going to take a stance today. I think you're a bigot. You know, trans people, whatever they want to identify as, they should be able to participate in. I think you're just a bigot if you think otherwise. If the trans men want to participate in men's sports, let them. And if the trans women want to participate in the women's sports, let them have at it. Come on. Are you not woke? You're not woke enough? What is this? Come on. I thought you guys were woke. I thought you guys wanted to be treated equally and equal rights and everything, you know? I think that should apply for every type of league, for combat sports, for bullshit ball sports like soccer, softball, which no one gives a fuck about anyway. They would probably actually get viewership if, like, instead of a bunch of women that just looked like Latrell Sprewell were out there, it was actually Latrell Sprewell on some hormones, and he's just fucking absolutely blasting these girls from the mid-range at all times. I might watch that once or twice. Britney Spears just bought her first ever iPad, and she's beyond excited. This makes the news, people. This is American news, people. We're obsessed with Britney Spears, a white blonde woman, who also, by the way, not that hot. She's hot enough. She's good enough looking, but not that hot. But everyone cares. Free Britney. Oh my God. Oh, she wants to have a kid before her pussy doesn't work anymore because she's rotten already in her 30s. And oh, her dad controls her wife, and sure, she had to pay fucking alimony for her other kids and didn't have custody of them, but she could do it. She deserves it. Yeah, they would never do this, dude. Oh my God. Imagine. They would never do this if the woman wasn't blonde. They would not care. If this was a brunette lady. If this was a brunette lady, they'd be like, well, she already lost her kids once. She's obviously insane. They wouldn't care. But since she's a blonde woman, they're giving her all the goddamn time in the world. What nonsense. Nonsense, dude. Nonsense. I'm sick of this discrimination against everybody but white blonde women. They need to be fucking knocked down a peg out here. White blonde women aren't worth a goddamn shit or a fuck. And they should know this. So if you see a white blonde woman, just go ahead and let her know. Hey, fuck you. From Kloss. Especially if she's a teacher. You guys know how I feel about teachers. What are we coming up on here? 51 minutes. Hell yeah, dude. We might make an hour. We might make a motherfucking hour this week. I don't know what I was talking about the whole time, but we might make a fucking hour. If this audio is garbage enough, I could, like, put some stuff up on the walls, I guess, like pictures or mats or comforters or whatever when it's time for. I could just do this in another room. I have smaller rooms that are carpeted. This one's tile in here, so I guess we'll see how it sounds. Could do it outside by the pool. Just sit right. That's what I'll do, dude. I'll start doing it from within the pool. I'll just float on my pool, do a podcast, become the biggest douche on planet Earth. With like, I'll keep like a little mixed drink and try to have somebody refill it for me throughout the show. Just a really small cup and be like, oh, thanks. That'd be hilarious. But then I'd get pruny. You know, no one really wants to be in the pool that long. So, probably just keep doing this shit. Keep on doing this shit. If I even make any more. I mean, I'll make episodes here and there, but do not expect any rhyme or reason scheduled to this low effort shit, dude. Do not even begin to think I'm putting in effort. You could, yeah, I mean, you've seen what I've been doing today. This is horrible. If you're still hanging in there through this part, you're ridiculous. Throw baby, throw baby. Oh, dude, we need a rap lyric of the week. I saw a good one. Let me get the quote right for you. Let me see if I can. Lyrics. Yeah, it was okay. There we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. We're figuring it out. We're pulling up trying to find the actual proper lyrics. Oh shit! Oh shit! Where is it? Where we go? No, this isn't it. Shit! Damn it! No! This can't be it. I thought it was Nicki Minaj. Fuck. Well, this is absolutely ruined. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is one of the great artists, modern day artists right here. Miss Nicki Minaj. She says, Ayo, I put my hand on his balls just to suck my player off. Off, finger on his balls like I'm about to tell him to cough. Like I'm about to tell him to cough. So hell yeah, I butchered it. Let's give it a second round here, dude. You know what? Let's see if we can. You know what? Fuck it, dude. If the Kloss show gets copywritten, what part can I get to? Can I just get a snippet of that right there? Fuck. I did not plan for this. Fuck it. This is the low effort Kloss show. We didn't set this up or anything. But anyway, Nicki Minaj, she puts her jewelry on just to suck her N-word off. I'm not going to say that one. I'll go pretty far. I'll say faggot, but I won't say the N-word. You'll get me there. That's where I'll chicken out. So, if your lady isn't out there giving you head with a necklace on, are you even with a bad bitch? I say no. This has been the Kloss Show. Who fucking gives a fuck what episode it is? And, you know, we're going to make an hour. We're going to stretch it. We're going to stretch it wide, dude. We're going to stretch it wide. But bend it over, bust it wide. Got a bitch ready to come outside. Do you guys have any suggestions on any other great rap lyrics of the week? Let me know. Because, you know, nobody really submits fucking anything to this garbage show. My idiot friends are like, oh yeah, and that's about it, dude. Besides that, it's just fucking tyranny. Nothing. Sometimes I'll get a couple people to watch it and some comments, but it's you know, I just expected to be overnight famous. You know, I call these Paul brothers are dodging me. They don't want any of the smoke. I'll fight either of them, dude. I'll even box them. I'll even take it to boxing with that. It doesn't even have to be MMA, because I know they're probably afraid to get absolutely fucking smothered with my wrestling. So, I guess we'll go ahead and switch it up to boxing. I'll even box these people, dude. I'll fight them. I'll fight them for pay-per-view points. Oh my god. Yeah, so did you guys have anybody know what their favorite song of 2021 is so far? Let's see what are the top viewed, I guess, nowadays, songs of 2021. What do we got so far? I really like that song, Dick. She's on that dick tonight. You know, it's, what is it called? I don't even know what it's called. I'm just going to look it up. But if you guys don't know the song, it's called Dick. And it's like, when I look up She's on That Dick Tonight, it's probably going to be fun. It's called by Starboy3, and it's spelled boy like boy pussy, like B-O-I. Starboy3 and Doja Cat. And actually, this one I can actually sing for you a little bit. So it goes, where's the part that goes, she goes, she made some plans on my dick tonight. She's not with him tonight. She's not with Jim tonight. She's in the gym tonight. Work out in that pussy. Hey, I'm getting ripped tonight. And it's just this dude and this whore talking about how much they love to bang. And it's so fucking great, dude. It is descriptive. That, you know, I recommend everybody out here to go ahead. Doja Cat has some pretty good dirty songs out there, but this one I think takes the cake. This one, I like it more than the Pussy Talk song. Like the Pussy Talk, English, Spanish, and French, which I think came out last year anyway. So, did this even come out this year? I don't know. 2021? I think so. Hopefully. If it didn't, then I'm going to look like an absolute fool. Released in 2021, yep. So, go ahead and check that out. Well, there we go. We're about to go in and close in on the hour. My tie has just become looser as it's gone. This has been fucking whatever the fuck episode of the Kloss Show. Outro number fucking 5. That's it. I gotta stand up to turn it off, and I'm not editing that part out either, because that would involve what E for effort, which we don't fucking do. Woo! Whatever. Just under an hour. Fuck it.